It's The Perfect Match, the live game show where designers mood board their way to victory with the help of this week's celebrity client panel. Josh Higgins from Atlassian, Noreen Morioka from the New Computer Corporation, and Lawrence Azarad from LA Design Inc. Will they make a perfect match? Let's find out now. Without further ado, here's your host, Rachel Elnar.
What's happening, my loves? It's a chilly day here in Los Angeles on November 18, 1975. It's 70 degrees out now, but don't worry about that. Let's warm up and play The Perfect Match, the game show that celebrates our love of brands. This is how we play the game. Designers create mood boards to communicate a brand. Clients try to identify the brand from images on the mood board, and the contestant with the most match points wins the game. Today, you'll see mood boards that communicate the clearest because perfect images equal perfect matches. One designer will pocket a grand prize of a $1,000 design fee, and the other contestant will be just left with pocket change. Today is the last show of the season. Who will win? Well, let's ask Mr. 8-Ball. Let's see. Can't predict now. Well, good thing we have 3 righteous clients who will help us determine who leaves the show as the winner. Without clients, of course, we wouldn't have a show or design jobs. This all-star celebrity panel shines so bright. I need glasses. Here's my sunglasses. There you go. All right. Our first client is VP, Executive Creative Director at Atlassian, where he helps to develop brand, experiential, and marketing creative across all customer touchpoints. He was the Global Chief Creative Officer for Reality Labs at Meta, co-built the Factory team at Facebook, and helmed the Analog Research Lab, as well as the Facebook Artist in Residence program. Amazing! Before Meta, he was the design director for President Obama's 2012 campaign. And currently, Josh serves as the Tony Hawk Foundation Advisory Board and dedicates time to various social causes. He's just that good. Hey, Josh.
Howdy. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Josh. I want to just ask you, who's a tougher client? Is that Barack Obama or Mark Zuckerberg?
Definitely Barack Obama, for sure.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much. Next up is the Chief, of course. Next up is the Chief Creative Officer for the New Computer Corporation. She is a creative leader for brand-driven projects, and in 2006, she was named as a Fellow of the American Institute of Graphic Arts. Out of sight. She served in many leadership positions for the AIGA, the International Design Conference at Aspen, James Beard Foundation Award for Design and Architecture, and the ADC in New York. This amazing human was awarded the AIGA Medal, one of the highest honors recognized by the design profession. Welcome, Noreen Morioka. Hello, Noreen. How are you?
I know you think this is Noreen Morgan. It's actually Christo.
Oh, yes.
Just
Chris.
a heavier version of Christo.
Yes.
Or
Welcome.
I'm actually trying to look like Josh.
Doing a pretty good job of it.
Great, Rachel.
Hey, Noreen,
thank you for inviting me to be on today.
Oh, of course. I want to ask you, are you wearing your AIGA medal right now? Like, is it super heavy?
Oh, girl. It's just too heavy. I got to work out to wear that one. I think it's made out of aluminum. But anyway, that's another story.
Thank you. All right. It's great to have you here. Finally, I'm excited to introduce you to the founder and creative director of LA Design Inc. This rock star is a 2-time Grammy Award-winning creative director, author, and curator. He works with musicians at educational and cultural institutions, and he was the lead curator of The Future Happened, Designing the Future of Music, a music and speculative design exhibit. Spectacular. He is the author of 2 books. Number 1, Supersonic, The Design of Lifestyle of Concord and Mirror Sound. And Mirror Sound, a look into the people and processes behind self-recorded music with Spencer Tweedy, the son of Wilco's frontman, Jeff Tweedy. Please meet Lawrence Azarad.
Hey there.
Hey, Lawrence, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. Great to be here. Thanks.
Excellent. Lawrence, if you had to choose one, what is the best album cover of all time?
That would be 6 words. Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers, Andy Warhol.
Ah, very nice.
Thank
And you
you.
got the Josh nod of approval. All right, nice.
And I counted.
I know, I saw that there.
All right, Josh, Noreen, and Lawrence, you guys are the sunshine of my life. Thank you so much for taking the time from design directing to playing the client today. And as you know, mood boards are a key part of the design process. They are collages of images that communicate the voice and tone of an idea. And today you'll see mood boards representing brands surrounding the climate anomaly known as snow. Catch my drift? All right, clients, your job is to try and best guess the aspects of these brands solely on the visual clues that you'll be seeing on designers' boards. We received hundreds of mood boards from around the world, thoughtfully assembled with images from Adobe Stock, the out-of-sight royalty-free content service for managing, licensing, and accessing over 200 million, maybe like 300 million now, high-quality assets from directly within Adobe desktop and mobile apps. And they were all also made with Adobe Express, the online and mobile design app to help you create beautiful graphics, web pages, and video stories in minutes. All right, from the hundreds of mood boards that were submitted, we found two that particularly stood out, and the designers behind them are here right now to play for a client match and score points in the keyword challenge. All right, let's talk about scoring. If clients guess all 4 parts of the brand positioning statement, and points are awarded to the designer, it will be in this fashion. If clients identify the brand name, that is worth 2 points. Product or service is worth 3 points. Target market is worth 4 points. And differentiator is worth 5 points. But if the clients match all 4 keywords, they will win an extra 5 bonus points for the designer. All right, fabulous friends. Let's do this thing. Are you ready to be the clients you always wanted to be?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Here we go. The first design contestant is Lacey Jane. She's a freelance brand designer, freelance brand and web designer at Highly Anticipated in Redmond, Washington. She's a super passionate knitter. I mean, cables are her favorite. And she enjoys urban hiking, otherwise known as getting lost in big cities, with her family. Her daughter was born in March 2020, 6 days before Washington State stay-at-home orders. Welcome, Lacey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So good to be here.
Welcome, Lacey. I'm so happy that you're here as well. Your daughter was born just under the wire. Like, what is it like having a pandemic baby?
They're built differently. That's all I gotta say.
Do they, just wear masks all the time? Like, how is that different?
Right, they don't read faces. They're scared of people. They stay all the time, play with their toys. No, I'm just kidding. They're fine.
Okay. All right. Okay, clients, let's begin. That means pens out. Based on what you're about to see on Lacey's mood board, I'm going to ask you to write down the brand name. You've got 10 seconds. Get ready and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. See, that was fast. All right, Lacey, tell us. Noreen, pins down. All right, tell us, what is the name of the brand on your mood board, Lacey?
The brand is Polar Tech.
Polar Tech. All right, clients, I'm going to ask you to show your guesses and call out what you wrote. We'll see if Lacey is communicating this brand clearly. All right. So, Josh, what is your guess? Go ahead and hold up your card and let's hear it.
REI.
REI. Ooh, bummer. That is not a match. Noreen, what do you have?
Well, that's better than mine. Mine was Pat. No. No, it's not.
Okay. That's a good brand, Pat and No.
Pat and No.
Yes, exactly. Lawrence, what did you guess?
Well, I'm up here in Ventura, and I also thought that she was striking close to home, and I said Patagonia.
Patagonia. Oh. It's okay. Not a match. We're going on to the next one. So get your pens ready again, and I'm going to ask you to write down the product or service visually communicated on the board. Are you ready? Let's go. Five, four, three, two, one. Time's up. Okay. Here we go. Lacey, who is a product or what is a product or service category of this mood board?
The category is fleece fabrics.
Fleece fabrics. Okay, Josh, what is your guess?
Winter adventure.
Winter adventure. Ooh, sorry, that is not a match. That's a bummer. Okay, Noreen, what was your guess?
Mine was active winter wear. Fabric wear.
Out of sight. You just won points for Lacey. All right, that was a match. Very nice.
Thank you, Noreen.
Okay, Lawrence, what is your guess?
Well, I know this is kind of crazy. I might be mind melding with Noreen because I also said outdoor wear.
Oh, yeah.
Far out. Okay, okay, clients, let's do your best to identify the target market now from this mood board. Are you ready? Let's go. Five, four, three, two, one. Time is up. Okay, Lacey, who now is the target market for this brand?
The target market is outdoorsy, all adults.
Outdoorsy, all adults.
Ooh.
Josh, what do you have on your card?
I have adventure-seeking young adults.
That is not a match.
I was going to say
This
that's
one's-
a really good answer, Josh.
It's
a very good answer.
specificity.
Because I said the same thing. That's a very good answer.
A lot of very good answers that unfortunately are not a match. All right, Lawrence, what do you have?
I also said middle-aged adults.
But
Oh, unfortunately, that is not the target market of the brand. All right. Last one. According to Lacey's mood board, I'm going to ask you to guess what the differentiator is. Are you ready? Let's go. Five, four, three, two, one. Time is up. Okay, Lacey, the big reveal. What is the differentiator?
Highly engineered functionality.
Highly engineered functionality. I know that it just came to all the clients. And let's see how close you got. Josh, what is your guess?
I wrote all climate wear.
Whoa. Hey.
The judges accepted it. Very nice. Noreen,
I said it's all about how great the fabric is. It's interesting fabric. Fabric. Oh, come on.
Oh, unfortunately,
I said what
you know,
Josh
the judges are just jive turkeys. All right, Lawrence.
Well, it is Thanksgiving almost. She had that blue technological thing up in the upper left-hand corner, so I said technology made. Engineered.
Very, very nice work. All right, let's put this all together. The brand positioning statement for this board is that the brand is Polartec, whose product is fleece fabrics, aimed at outdoorsy all adults, and differentiated in the apparel market by their highly engineered functionality. Thank you, Lacey. That was cool beans.
Thank you,
We will see you, lady.
Thanks, Lacey.
All right, clients, are you feeling fab? I think it's time for a sip Yes? No? Nothing like a nice refresher. It's wonderful smooth, yes. All right, let's invite our next designer in from the cold. Steve Hennessy is a creative manager at Gartner. You know, that consulting company. As part of weekly team meetings, they love to play the perfect match. But most of his free time is taken up by his 2 kids playing Legos, hiking, walking around the monuments of Washington, D.C., and genuinely just goofing around. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yes. I want to call you Stud for some reason. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. So, Steve, tell me, it was your 10-year anniversary yesterday. Is that correct?
It was.
Wow! Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Did you take her out disco dancing last night, or what did you guys do?
We cut a little rug. No, we went out to a nice dinner and then came home and fell asleep because we're parents and we're tired all the time. And that's how life is. But it was great.
It sounds great. All right, clients, you are just about to see Steve's mood board, and you'll have 10 seconds to name the brand based on what you see. Are you ready? Let's go.
Sending you vibes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, clients. Pens down. Okay, Steve. What is the name of the brand?
Ski-Doo.
Ski-Doo.
That's not good
All
reactions,
right.
guys. Not good reactions.
That's right. Those are all poker faces, right? All right, clients, I'll ask you to share your guesses and call out what you wrote down. We'll see if Steve is communicating this brand clearly. So, Josh, what is your guess?
Honda.
Honda. Ooh, unfortunately, that is not a match. Noreen.
I know this says snowmobile, and by the way, I feel very Charlie Brown right now, but I meant to say ski-doo. Sorry.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't think Ski-Doo would want to rename their brand name Snowmobile. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. Lawrence.
Well, I'm a native Angelino, so I didn't really grow up around a lot of snow. So I'm Noreening again and said snowmobile.
Oh, so there.
Yeah, I added the company for the.
Oh, unfortunately, that is not a match, but no worries. I have a feeling you guys might get this next one. So, clients, please write down the product or service category communicated in this mood board. Are you ready? Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Okay. Steve, tell us, what is the product or service?
It's
Go
a
ahead.
snow vehicle.
It's a snow vehicle. Okay, great. All right,
Right.
Josh. Josh, what is your answer?
Snowmobiles.
Snowmobiles. Far out, that is a match. Noreen, what is your answer?
I'm taking off my Charlie Brown hat now. Snowmobiles in deep snowy areas.
In deep snowy areas. Very nice. Lawrence.
Third time's a charm, going for snowmobiles.
Woo! Thank you all.
That
Thank
is
you.
fab. That is a perfect match. Nice work. All right, on to the target market. You guys ready? Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. All right, Steve, who is the target market for this brand?
I know they were all in snowsuits, so you can't really see them, but all those people in the snowsuits were adventure-seeking young adult men.
Ooh, all right. Let's see if they were able to see past those snowsuits. Josh, what is your guess?
Outdoorsy young adult men.
Very, very close.
What?
All right. Noreen.
I agree. I tried. I got the young adult men, but I got Pa.
Pow.
No.
Powder. Yeah.
Powder, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Lawrence,
I said,
what did you have for your guess?
outdoorsy men 18 to 35.
Judges? Okay. All right. Very, very nice work. That is a match. Noreen is not happy. All right, but that's okay.
I'm okay. I'm going to get my Charlie Brown hat back on again.
All right, clients, finally, you will have 10 seconds to write down what you think the differentiator is based on Steve's mood board. You ready? Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Okay, Steve, to finish this round, what is the differentiator?
High performance off-roading.
High performance off-roading. All right, Josh, what was your guess?
Snow terrain vehicle.
Oh, no, unfortunately, that is not a match. No worries. Let's go to Noreen. Noreen,
Yeah, you
what
should
was your
worry,
guess?
Steve. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But I was on your vein. I was saying it's like deep powder, outdoors, high, hard places to go with not an easy mobile type of situation.
Deep
Perhaps
powder
that's not their
outdoors.
actual brand message that it sends.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, it's Friday.
Far out. That is a match.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what do you have?
Well, those vehicles are catching some air, so the only word I could go with was performance.
Yeah. Yes.
Very nice.
Nice job, guys. Good work.
Happy anniversary.
All right, the brand positioning statement is for this mood board that the brand is Ski-Doo, whose product is the snow vehicle, aimed at adventure-seeking young adult men 18 to 35, and they are differentiated in their market by their high-performance off-roading. Thank you, Steve, for all the great work.
Thank you.
Now it's time to kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of that ride. Josh, Noreen, and Lawrence, great job. Keeping it cool, keeping it chill. You did a great job. This is the only game show that I know that we just drink on camera. Isn't it wonderful? I love it. Well, if you're ready to relax, go ahead and hit the green room for some R&R and grab a martini at the bar cart on your way there. We will see you in the second round. While our clients recharge, let's learn a little bit more about the brands in today's keyword challenge. Since inventing the original polar fleece in 1981, Polartec is the only company in the market who develops and manufactures solutions encompassing a base layer, mid layer, and outer layer all in one brand. And about Ski-Doo, in 1937, Joseph Armand Bombier, is granted a patent for the first ever vehicle that could travel on snow, developed in his garage in Quebec. Over the years, he refined his design, and the earliest iterations of the snowmobile were really built for solving transportation problems like helping doctors, make house calls, and getting children to school. But it wouldn't take long for the recreational aspect of snowmobiling to capture people's interest. Well, don't these brand stories make you all feel nice and warm and fuzzy? I love these. All right, let's get back to the game. Let's look at the scores from the Perfect Match Keyword Challenge. Right now, the total on the scoreboard looks like this. Lacey is at 16 points, and Steve has 23 points, with Steve in the lead. Very nice work. We are not done yet, though, contestants. In a moment, we'll call your rotary phones with the new keywords, and then you'll have 3 minutes to search for, you'll search Adobe stock for images to use in the Face-Off Challenge. And when we come back, these talented designers will mood board their way to victory. But who will go home with $1,000? I don't know. We're just going to have to find out. So don't turn that dial. After these messages, we'll be right back.
this stranger who came into our town. He was tall and had eyes that could look right to the bottom of you. We might have welcomed him, except for one thing. His pants. They weren't dull like ours, and this troubled us. Stranger, how is it your pants have colors and flared legs? He just smiled and said, I'm wearing Levi's. Dull has gone out of style. Then in his strange way, he transported us to a world of Levi's slacks and jeans, tweeds, cords, flares with Dacron polyester. It was magic. Push jeans, blue jeans, bells, beautiful Levi's magic, coveralls, knickers, and knits. And we cried for more. No, I must go to other towns, he said, and he left. Left us with our new Levi's. Yes, we'll miss that stranger. But you know, life will never be dull in our town again. By the way, how are things in your town?
Gestures you make will...
Are your teeth really their whitest, up close? Is your breath really its freshest, up close? They can be with new Close-Up, the toothpaste and mouthwash in one. Clear Red Close-Up has 2 whiteners that get teeth whiter than the toothpaste most people use, and a real mouthwash. So it not only gets your breath Close-Up fresh, it also gets your teeth Close-Up white. Close-Up is for close-ups.
It's less than 2 feet wide. And it rolls on casters. It attaches to the faucet, so you can have water to wash your clothes. And it rolls on casters. It has 2 speeds, and it rolls on casters. It has 4 cycles, and it rolls on casters. But the nicest thing about this Whirlpool automatic washer is that you can have it installed permanently, and then it doesn't roll on casters.
Aren't you glad you used Dial?
As the day lingers on, so does Dial. A Dial shower has staying power because Dial with AT7 removes the bacteria that cause perspiration odor.
Aren't you glad you used Dial?
Don't you wish everybody did?
Welcome back to The Perfect Match, where everyone here used Dial today. Now let's get down and match on up. Points earned in the next round will be multiplied by the points won in the first round for the final game score. So let's recap. Lacey has 16 points and Steve has 23 points. Which one of these groovy contestants will mood board their way to victory? Well, let's find out and play the face-off challenge. Let's welcome back the contestants competing in the Face-Off Challenge. We'll welcome back Lacey Jane, designer at Highly Anticipated, and also Steve Hennessy, creative manager at Gartner. Hi, designers. All right, I hope you're feeling pretty chill. You doing okay? Yeah, all right. Okay, I know that was kind of a lot of work to do over the break there. Yeah, but let's talk about prizes. Lacey, do you have any plans with the money if you win? Maybe a bunch of new knitting supplies? What are your thoughts?
Well, I have gotten into sewing recently.
Ah, okay. All right.
Definitely in the craft realm.
Oh, craft's great. And Steve, if you're the champion, will pizza be on you for your Gartner team?
Oh, 100%. I'm listening,
Okay,
so
great.
I got your lunch, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So if you're both ready to move ahead, let's say hello to the Fab Trio again. Welcoming back to the stage our celebrity panel of clients. Josh Higgins, VP and Executive Creative Director at Atlassian. Noreen Morioka, Chief Creative Officer at the New Computer Corporation. And Lawrence Azrad, founder and creative director at LAD Design Inc. Oh.
I feel like
Lovely.
Super Mario with this hat.
Wait, I'm going to do mine too then. Hold on.
Hey, what a game, eh?
Hey. I'm ready.
It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, Fox, you guys are feeling relaxed. You ready to move into round 2? All right. Okay.
Let's do it.
So, well, since you guys have your beautiful hats on, I want to take a quick snapshot. Is that cool with you?
Sure.
Sure. All right, let's do it. Let's take a quick photo. All right, ready? Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right. I can't wait to see how this one turns out. I mean, not only the photo, but the game, right? Okay. All right. Here's the skinny. The client who awarded the most points to the designer will boogie into the consultant's role. That means the consultant of this round is Lawrence. Yes. All right, Lawrence, you'll be consulting for both teams in this round. The teams may get assistance from you, but only once. So please step into the consultant office with the final brand positioning statement. We will request your presence by calling you when we need your help. Just like that. Sound good? Very nice. Ah, yes. Okay, thank you. All right, and now we're going to pair up. So Lacey, since you're trailing behind a little bit, we would love to get you to choose your client teammate. So between Josh and Noreen, who do you choose?
Noreen.
Oh, yeah. Right on, Lacey.
That's a good choice.
First round,
That's a good choice.
I was going to say not really Josh, but anyway.
Great. Okay, so Lacey and Noreen are all teamed up for the face-off, and that means, Steve, you're paired up with Josh for this round.
Perfect. We got it, Josh. This is ours.
Let's do this, Steve.
All right, designers, make sure that everything stays copacetic, so do not give too much information to your client partner during the play. And if so, the judge will call you out with a penalty, and your team will lose a turn. Got it? All right.
Like clean.
Here's the shared artboard where the designers will battle it out in the face-off. And in this round, the point structure remains the same as in the first round, seen here on the board. Lacey's team will begin. So Lacey, you have the board, add one image, and Noreen will just make a guess. Each designer will place one image wherever they want, and the clients will guess positioning statement parts in any order they like. But audience, I know you love to play, but please do not put any answers into the chat. Got it?
Poop.
All right, let's do this. All right, Team Lacey's up. So Noreen, just call out your shot, which one you would like to guess, and then let us know.
Say product and service. I'm going to say beverage, alcohol, beverage.
Okay. So Noreen is asking if the product or service is beverages. Judges?
Ooh.
It is not. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Lacey.
All right. Next up is Team Steve. Let's go.
Man, I hope this works.
Oh, man.
Noreen, don't say anything. Okay, Josh, whenever you're ready, tell us which part of the positioning statement you'd like to guess, and then make your guess.
I think I'll go with product or service. Product is igloo.
Okay, so Josh is asking if the product or service is igloo. Judges? No, the product or service is not igloo. Now, don't forget, we do have also Lawrence waiting in the wings who can give you beautiful, beautiful hints. Lacey, whenever you'd like to put down an image, please do so. Noreen, feel free to talk it out. What are you thinking?
I'm going to call Lawrence.
You're going to call Lawrence?
Lawrence, could you come in and just give us some advice? Although I have a good idea.
Let's engage this consultant. All right.
I hear some people need some advice here.
Hello, advice counter.
Yeah.
Would you mind maybe giving us some advice on?
Sure. The client. the client.
Brand.
wait.
Or brand.
On the brand? Okay, the
On
brand.
the brand,
All right.
yeah. The brand, they make things that you take to tailgate parties, and they're.
I'm good.
You're
That's
good.
it.
Okay.
Lawrence, it's okay. I'm gonna let you. I got it. The brand is Igloo. Igloo ice chests.
All right, judges, it's the brand Igloo.
Woo!
Thank you, Lawrence. Really appreciate your help. That is a perfect match. Nice work.
Yeah, thank you, Lawrence. Sorry.
All right, Steve, go ahead and add an image. So we've got 3 more spots left. Again, you can choose any of the different parts of the positioning statement, Josh, or you can call in Mr. Azarath.
Okay.
He's very expensive, so be very, make sure it's really, yeah.
I hear you. I think I am going to go with product or service again.
Okay.
So this is a cooler for carrying anything from beverages to food items.
Okay. Josh is saying that the product or service is a cooler for carrying beverages and food items. Judges?
You're the man, Josh.
Very nice work. Okay. Team Lacey is up.
I think we're gonna
Now
go.
this is.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait. Let's wait 1 second. Lacey, can you not replace that last image?
You guys just make it smaller. Interesting.
Okay. All right, so the images really are going to be important for these last 2. Maureen, what would you like to do?
I am going to call Dr. Azarad, please, for some advice.
Well, you've already used him
no.
once, so you've used up your... Sorry.
All right, then I'm going to have to use my brain. Okay.
All right.
Fine. Okay. I'm going to go, let's go for the big points, the differentiator, right? We're going to say that these wonderful recreational coolers are great for outdoors parties.
That's the differentiator, outdoor parties?
Yeah.
Okay. Noreen says that the differentiator is outdoor parties. Judges? Ooh. Fortunately, that is not a match. All right, Steve, go ahead and place down your image.
Man, this is tough.
If possible, don't replace anything, just add to.
Sure. That's...
Lacey, I'm so sorry.
I know. Oh.
Okay, Josh.
Okay,
what would you like to do?
I'm going to go for the big points, differentiator. I'm going to say that these are cost effective.
Okay. So Josh is saying that the differentiator for Igloo is that they are cost effective. Judges?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Very nice work. That is a match and great image choosing skills. All right.
Thanks, Steve.
Team Lacey's up.
Okay. Target market. Here we go.
Let's do this, Noreen.
I'm gonna go for it. You ready? We're gonna say outdoorsy, all adults.
Are you looking? Outdoorsy, all adults. Okay, all right. So Noreen is saying that the target market is outdoorsy, all adults. Judges?
Verbatim, Noreen.
Incredible answer. Word for word what it is. That was great.
Oh, very nice. Studio audience, please give both teams a round of applause. Very nice work. And the brand positioning statement for this mood board is Igloo, who produces recreational coolers aimed at outdoorsy all adults and is differentiated in their market with their economical durability. Thanks to both teams, scores are now being finalized. Wow, that was great. That was
amazing.
That was amazing. How stressful was it?
Far out.
Got this. Not stressful at all.
Yeah, makes everything
Mine's
better,
empty.
right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you need a refresher. Definitely have a refresher. For sure. So what I loved in this one is that Steve took a little bit of a pivot in terms of placing down a different type of image, which I think changed the game. So nice work on that, Steve. Very
Thank you.
nice
That was
work.
very nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but Josh, man, we're like this. Love it.
I got you, Steve.
Well, I have a couple things about Igloo. I don't know if you're interested in learning more about Igloo. I love the brand itself. I mean, Igloo started out really as a metalworking shop bringing fresh cold water to Texas workers in the field in 1947.
Wow.
It's really interesting, yeah. They were really developing metal water coolers with an insulated core. And then they released their first all-plastic ice chest in 1962. So they haven't been around for very long. Yeah, 2022 marks their 75th anniversary. And so really question for you. How many employees do you think Igloo has?
1,000?
1,000? Yeah, they have 1,200. Just a smaller
No,
company than I thought.
You work at Igloo.
Are they a client?
Didn't you know? Yes, exactly. Well, you all did so well in this face-off round. Are you ready to see the scores? All right, let's see which designer will pocket a very, very handsome design fee and who goes home with pocket change. So let's take a look at how the designers did. Starting with Lacey, with 16 points in round 1, multiplied by 6 points won in round 2, is a game score of 96. Very nice work.
Nice score, Lacey. Good job.
Thank you.
And Steve, with 23 points won in round 1, multiplied by 8 points in round 2, equals a game score of 184. That means the perfect match winner is Steve.
Thank you. That's so awesome.
Congratulations, Steve.
Steve, you've won the game with a grand prize of $1,000. That's
Amazing. What a
that
day.
will buy
How
a
did you do
shitload
it?
of Igloo coolers for sure. For sure.
Igloo, my new favorite brand.
Yes, yeah. And Lacey, you're in second place, taking home with you $500. So congratulations. Congratulations, and thank you so much. That was far out. Cheers, cheers. I have confetti in my drink, but I'll drink it anyhow. So good. So good. That was far out. So thank you. That was great fun. And I will always, always remember this moment. Thank you so much. Thank you for playing today. We love you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Bye, Josh.
Thank you. What a great way to celebrate the last game show before we go on hiatus. And it couldn't have happened any better without this amazing celebrity client panel. Josh Higgins, VP and Executive Creative Director at Atlassian, Noreen Morioka, Chief Creative Officer at the New Computer Corporation, and Lawrence Azarad, Founder and Creative Director at LAD Design Inc. Thank you so much for staying cozy with us tonight, my friends. And loves, let's keep the mood board party going. Remember, creativity is for all. Share the knowledge and love on how to make great mood boards with Adobe Stock and Adobe Express. These are great tools, but the best design tool of all? That's your mind. Again, I'm your host, Rachel Elnar, wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. And with love, you will always be our perfect match. Bye-bye.